got two teams of work colleagues on Bargain Hunt today. For the Reds, we've got Madge and Sheena, and for the Blues, John and Emma. Hey, welcome to Bargain Hunt. Now, Madge. Now, the Blues, John and Emma, you both work for the Scottish Youth Parliament. John, tell me all about that.
Well, the Scottish Youth Parliament is the national voice for the young people of Scotland, and we're entirely youth-led, so it's for members aged 14 to 25, and the young people get together to discuss and debate issues affecting them to try and come up with often radical solutions to these problems. But Tim, on the notion of the young people of Scotland, the Scottish Youth Parliament would like to present you with a legendary SYP hoodie. An elite number of people own one of these already, including the First Minister of Scotland, and we got it pre-designed for you.
That is just fantastic. Can I hand you that back? Because can I give you my cards? Because this is just fantastic, isn't it? Because if I wore this hoodie anywhere near David Cameron, he might hug me. You never know. Anyway, let's just see. What size is it?
It's an extra large.
Extra large. Cheeky monkey. When you're not busy with politics, you have an artistic side, John.
Yes, I like to do some painting and acting.
So what's your painting like? What's it all about?
I particularly like self-portraits and sort of experimenting with paints.
He's such a modest man, this. What he doesn't tell you here, that he's had his works exhibited at the National Portrait Gallery. And that doesn't happen for nothing.
No, no.
So, Em, what's your role in the SYP?
I'm the UK and International Development Officer.
And what does that involve?
Okay, it's basically making the SYP a little bit more outward-looking and kind of facilitating opportunities for young people in Scotland to maybe go abroad and share good practice and learn from different cultures.
You make music in a rather funny way, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Well, I'm quite into experimental noise music. I don't know if you've heard of it before.
No, that's something that's new on me, Sweet Pea.
My project that I'm working on just now is noise from an epilator.
One of those gadgets that takes hairs off your legs.
Exactly, yeah, but it makes a really good noise when you hook it up to a distortion pedal and through a laptop.
And what sort of noise does it make, though?
The noise starts quite small, but then it can build up to really kind of complex noise.
Really?
It kind of sounds like this.
That is fantastic. And it's all on this little disc.
All on there, yes. 20 minutes of that. You're going to really enjoy it.
I pulled today. This is marvellous. What with that and my teddy and my hoodie. What could be nicer? Now, the magic moment that you've all been waiting for, the £300 moment. There's £300 coming out of there, £300 coming out of there. You know the rules. Your experts await, and off you go. And very, very, very good luck. Me, I'm going to need a van to take all this lot home. So,
I think this could be quite a popular item.
John, I can't believe some of the stuff people buy in Bargain Hunt.
I know, I mean, this stuff will never make a profit at auction.
Come on, you guys, you've not got time to watch television.
This is what we want to buy for our next item.
Oh, I see. I've got to forgive you that then. Look, I like it. You happen to have picked on a design icon here. This is the Bush TV 22A. Dates from the late 40s, early 1950s. It had a partner radio with the same striking brown Bakelite case. This aerodynamic finned body here. It's a space age design. This was the one television on the street, post-war austerity, everyone gathering in to watch it. A real piece of British social history, this. What do you think? Do you like the look of it? You must do.
Yeah, definitely. It's very kind of retro and really interesting. I was a little bit worried because there's a few scratches on it. Will that make a difference?
Good to be worried. It can suffer a few scratches. Being told they'll polish out. Really importantly, however, have you seen any cracks to the Bakelite?
I don't think so. Did you see any when we were looking?
There was nothing on the casing for definite anyway.
You're safe and sound at that. Cracks can kill a piece like this. A few scratches, could polish those out. Nothing to worry about. Now, it can only ever be an ornament. These things can never be made to work again for technical reasons. But as a focal point, it really is exceptional. Your audience, it's really got to be Art Deco nuts, you know. It's the finishing touch to that full period interior. But then set designers could be interested in this. It could be a flyer. Could you ever be tempted to buy a piece like this?
Well, I personally, I don't think I'd buy it. No, it wouldn't fit in with my house, I don't think. But I can see the appeal why other people would buy it, like you're saying, be it set designers for period films or people just, you know, wanting to make a room like retro style.
Indeed. Well, down to the punchline. How much is it?
The dealer's asking for £150.
150 is too rich in my opinion. I'd be estimating £80 to £120 for this at auction. You've got to get it down.
Anyway, why don't we see what the Blues have bought? The Blues started with the arts and crafts style dinner gong bought for £27. The 1930s spherical clock is certainly unusual, but what will happen when it has its time at the auction? Finally, the Bakelite TV is a great piece of social history, but will it make a great profit? Was that good or not?
It was fabulous.
Was
yeah,
it?
Really good
Was
day.
it? Great shopping, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
What's your best bit then?
Oh, although I should hold allegiance to the gong, I've got to go for the clock. I really like the clock.
You're going to go with the
Yes.
clock.
The
It's going to
clock.
bring the biggest profit, is it?
I hope so, yeah.
OK, you spent £197, yes? £103 of leftover lolly. Gosh, it'll be nice and warm from down there.
There we go.
Super duper. There we go. It's red hot money, Paulus.
Thank you, Tim.
£103. Have you had a great day?
We've had a hoot.
So what have you got in mind then with all that cash?
Look, I've something I think contrasts but complements the team's purchases. I think they'll like it. Others will too.
I bet you'll be right too, Paul. For me, I'm going to trot off and find a bit of Scotch mist. Welcome. So, Emma and John, you spent 197 smackers, which gave Paul £103. What did you spend it on?
This little treasure here. Emma, now I know you were looking for a piece of glass and we didn't find one, but this is a wee bit earlier than your period, but I think it does marry well with the stylish, modernist pieces that you bought. Mid-20th century, French opalescent glass. Clearly a deco-influenced floral pattern here.
Why not have a little handle? Because I think often these things, the weight of the object is important, isn't it? And it's a good, solid piece of glass.
Yeah.
Any damage, Paul?
Nothing to worry about at all.
Right.
In truth, it was one of a pair. The partner was damaged. I took the good one at the right price.
And what was that like price?
Could I sell you that for 25?
Well, that's not too bad.
Easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
See that?
Easy.
£25. Emma's face lit up like a national cash register. That's marvellous. What do you think, John?
Well, before I was told the price, I had a real issue with it. I didn't see how it could stand out in an auction. But then you said £25, which, using my profit-based head, could be a grab.
John, how excited are you when the excitement states?
That excited.
Are you?
As high as it gets.
Pretty high, pretty excited, yeah. It's
OK,
gonna be good.
well, that's great, Emma. Now, first up, then, is your gong.
Fingers crossed.
Everything's crossed, mate. And here it comes.
Lot 175.
£120. Wiped its face.
Seat of our pants
Now,
there.
here we go. You are plus £58, right? You have... Here it comes.
Thanks.
French opalescent glass dish decorated with flowers and foliage. £80. £80 for the opalescent glass. £80.
In your
80.
dreams.
60. Start me at £20. £20. 20 bid. Any advance in 20. Any advance in 20. £20. 30. £30. Any advance in £30. Any advance in 32. I'll take two. 32. 32. Any advance in 32. Any advance in 32. All done at 32.
Enough, my man.
Plus £7. That is £65 profit overall. Well done. The question is that a winning score? We're thinking about renaming this programme the Antiques Smug Show, because never have I seen two teams look so completely smug and full of themselves, right? They both made substantial profits. They both think that they're ahead. Is that correct? Yes. No? Do you not think you've won, Sheena?
Yeah.
Well, you're wrong. I'm sorry to tell you that, Sheen, in that brutal way, because you have a profit overall of £40, which is absolutely fantastic, right? And you did exactly the right thing in turning down the safe, which, of course, made a £10 loss, and you have a very well-earned 40 smackers.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's exactly £20 each,
Thank
which
you.
must be quarter of a kilt apiece.
Is it real?
It could be real. Of course it's real. But for the Blues, I tell you, our parliamentarians, you have done so well. A profit of £65, which is unbelievable, isn't it? Largely helped along by Paul's £7 contribution from his opalescent bowl. But actually, the £60 profit off that deco clock was phenomenal, wasn't it? Were you excited about that?
Yes, it was excellent.
Yeah, I don't think the nation has recovered yet. Anyway, it's been a brilliant programme. Join us soon for some more bargain hunting, yes?
Yes!